lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things. Gonna make a fucking name, I just wanna be famous. But I don't want that cheap fame, no I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate, bitch, you can fucking fight me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself.
About. In case you weren't aware, Kevin actually has 3 children himself that are all girls, so same circumstances as Brittany, and he doesn't have custody of any of them either. Now, everyone's asking where Kevin got all his money from, so this is kind of like speculation. We don't know, I don't know how much a strip club manager actually makes, but I don't think it's enough to be going on holidays every week or so. But this is actually a GoFundMe that Kevin's mum had set up quite a while ago when he had a car accident. And people are thinking, well, maybe if he had a car accident and he wasn't at fault, he might have actually had quite a large payout, and that's where he's funding all of these massive trips. Then we had a couple of completely random ones, including Alison going to school, Emily, of course, never putting a child in the correct seatbelt, and Juliana looking like she's off guts. And then we had Matt and Holly, who someone had said that maybe before in Florida they'd tried backroom casting for porn. So if anyone knows the story on that, please send it into the page because I've never heard this before. So let's just fast forward, and Brittany is now going on her trip to Disneyland with Kevin, and her followers are not taking it very well. But you can't really blame them because this is not the first time that Brittany has gone to Disneyland without her children. Now, this was posted shortly after Ivy made the decision to have her breast implants removed. But I know a lot of people inbox me saying that perhaps breast implant illness isn't just about feeling unwell. It could also affect your mental clarity or your mental well-being. So it's definitely not off the table that it could be affecting her. From memory, Disney is kind of where the cracks started to show in their relationship. So she posted that picture all happy, and then there was kind of a few vague posts on Facebook, and then on Facebook she also posted this one that says, didn't even go to the parks yet and I just want to go home. And then, Kevin responds on this by saying, babe, please, I'm sorry. We then had Juliana and Julia take their BFF friendship to the next level of BFFFF by getting matching shirts with their faces on it to wear. People began to speculate that Kevin was in fact a drug dealer. Instagram brought out new rules regarding the sale of weight loss products on their site, and Caitlyn began promoting sex toys. Then, of course, we had more of the craziness of Jen Abma, and this is a comment that I left on her page after I just had enough of reading about it. And, I was actually surprised. I did have a few people that were like, oh my God, how dare you say this to her? Like, what an awful thing to say, that she could be harming her children. But I had hundreds, and I shit you not, hundreds of DMs of people that were like, oh my God, I have followed this girl for years and I've always thought something was really off about her. But, I just, people don't want to say it because nobody wants to say that someone could be harming their babies, or no one wants to say that someone's faking cancer. And I can 100% confirm now that Jen has never ever suffered from cancer. Not once did she suffer from any of the cancers that she said, because I know that she actually said about 3 different types of cancers that she suffered from. Now, this actually started back in junior high when she was dating a boy, and that boy broke up with her, and she actually told everybody that she had cancer for that reason. I think it was to win that boy back, or for people to feel sorry for her. But then she kind of disappeared and no one's seen from her, and they actually assumed that she died or something. But at this point she was actually living with Anastasia and Annalise's biological dad. One thing's for sure, Jen has just as much trouble keeping up with the stories as we do, because on her blog she actually contradicted herself in several of her posts regarding the amount of miscarriages or stillbirths that she's had. People were quick to call Jen out on this. And I do understand this because, emotions usually run fairly high when it comes to the well-being of a baby. But she also used this to her advantage to gain sympathy from her followers. But note in this screenshot, she talks about how her husband is sitting right there next to her. And this was confirmed by Spencer that they were never actually married. Of course, there was quite a few people that did jump to Jen's defense. But there were other people that kind of, had been seeing the red flags for a little while and thought things just didn't seem quite right. And if you read this next screenshot, you will see that she actually refers to her baby as being on life support, which she has no control over. And this was also confirmed to be a lie. Baby Emery was in fact never on life support. She was there for a scheduled surgery, and the photo that Jen took was actually her with the breathing tube on just before she went into surgery. And lastly for this video, we have a screenshot of Juliana, who was upset that somebody called her surgery a botched surgery. So take a look at this picture. You let me know, what do you think? Is this botched surgery? Do you think it's good? Is it bad? Is this worth 10 grand, or would you want to have your money back? Let me know.